Hey, you see that animation thing I did? I added.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. I was like, oh, that's kind of wild. All right, so all right, I'm out of practice tonight. We have Michael. How you pronounce Turan?
Turan,
Turan.
yes.
Turan. All right, cool. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get right into where you. Where are you from?
I'm from the Mississippi Gulf Coast. I live in Long Beach, Mississippi. I work in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Biloxi. I don't think I've ever been to Biloxi. I got a friend from Jackson. They stay in Jackson.
Yeah, I got to go to Jackson tomorrow, actually.
Oh yeah, I got a good army buddy that live over there. Oh, call him
It
Fat Daddy.
we it's about 3 hours from us, north of us.
Yeah, yeah. I drove up there. Maybe 3, 4 months ago. I
Oh,
drove up to
awesome.
Mississippi for my friend retired. He retired from what's it called? You have any social networks you want to promote?
I just have Facebook. It's either Air Force One Airbrush on Facebook or Sharkheads Airbrush Studio on Facebook.
You don't have Instagram or TikTok or anything?
No, I ain't got to that yet. I'm
But
old, man.
yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. So tell us a little something about yourself.
I've been well. My name, you can call me Scott. Michael is my son, but or my government name is Michael. But most people call me Scott. I've been airbrushing about a little over 30 years. Like I said, I'm from the Mississippi Gulf Coast, right where Katrina hit.
Oh wow, yeah.
Um, uh, I've always loved airbrush, even when I was a kid. That's what got me started. Watching the guys at the mall airbrush, I was always fascinated with it. And um, my buddy owned one of the airbrush shops there in the mall. And when I was working out there, he asked me one day, "Say, man, do you want to learn how to airbrush?" I said, "Well, hell yeah, I do." And we're in touch all the time.
Oh, that's good. You still in contact with him. That's cool.
Yeah, he actually works with me in the summer because I work at a souvenir shop, Sharkheads in Biloxi.
Okay, so is it seasonal? Like I was gonna ask probably later on
Well,
down the line.
yeah, well, yes and no. I'm busy all the time because we're actually independent contractors there. I've been working there for 20. It'll be April, make 27 years. But we have of course, our spring and summer is really busy. Then we have a little lull. Then we have Cruising the Coast, which is the world, or supposed to be the world's largest car show block party,
Oh
and
wow.
that's about a week, and then it dies off, and then Thanksgiving we're pretty busy. The week of Thanksgiving dies off a little bit till the 2 weeks the kids are out for Christmas, and then it'll die off, and then I own two Mardi Gras floats, so then Mardi Gras kicks in.
Oh yeah, you busy, busy.
So I tried to stay busy. Like I told you earlier, uh, I made a Santa appearance,
Oh yeah.
at, so I do that too. So
Oh wow. Well, if you notice on the screen, you'll see people that say something. I'll post it on there for you to see it. Like Ed said hi.
hello, Ed. I can't see it. Where is it at?
It should be right there on the front.
Oh, there it is. I see it. I'm
Yeah.
looking on this little phone. So
Oh yeah, you on your phone.
yeah, I'm gonna
Uh,
have to upgrade.
so was it bad for you for Katrina? I know it was bad everywhere because I know all the Louisiana people moved over here to Houston.
Yeah, well, what people fail to understand, a lot of people said New Orleans was um, where the eye hit. The eye hit just west of me here in Mississippi, and yeah, we got it pretty bad. We're just now, honestly, our beach is just now getting to where it's looking like it used to.
Oh wow,
No,
damn man, that was what?
20 years ago,
Damn,
August
yeah, that was a long time ago.
August 29th.
Golly, I remember.
I,
I remember because it was bad here, but then all the people started coming here. It was like it was really bad after that.
oh yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it took me quite a few years to get over that because I lost my house, my business, my job all in one day.
Damn.
You
Yeah.
know, because I worked at Shark Heads. I owned an airbrush shop inside our local Walmart, and my house, my where my house was at, the water was 32 feet
Damn. So you was underwater.
underwater. I found my airbrush easel about 100 yards from my house once the
Yeah.
water went down.
Do but you was inside of Walmart over there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Walmart and Pass Christian. Yep.
You didn't try to. After that, they wouldn't let anybody come back in there, or what?
Well, no, I tried to go back, but I wanted to. They wasn't rebuilding back in the location where it was at right away. Ended up rebuilding there years later. But I was going up to one up on Highway 49, and there was one there prior, but they wanted me to start. I wanted to be in there before Christmas,
Uh-huh.
and they wanted me to start after the first of the year, and I said I can't. I can't start after the first of the year. There's no money after the first of the year.
Yeah, you
If I
gotta
can
let it
get me,
build up to that.
yeah, if you can get me in here before Christmas, I can make some money and then be able to survive.
Yeah, I can survive until it pick back up. Because I know you
Right.
do a lot of baseball helmets. Do you? So I'm pretty sure February, March is when the spring season starts.
Oh yeah. After Katrina, um, I decided, well, there was no the souvenir shop I worked at was gone, Walmart was gone, and I decided to take some of my insurance money and purchase an airbrush trailer. And it showed up March 17th, 2006, and it was put to work March 18th at a little local fair, and then I started traveling ball fields.
Yeah, that's always gonna be some good money right there.
Yeah, I do a lot of helmets. I've been even before Katrina. We did a lot of helmets at my Walmart store. I know one year they were just rotating out so fast. We probably counted like 300 helmets went through the season
Yeah,
because it was me and
that's
a buddy
that's
of
a
mine.
big thing over in the South. Over this way, this area, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, is always business. It used to be a guy from used to compete with somebody from Mississippi for tournaments because it was always come down here and try to jump on the tournaments from us.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
but
me, if I'm not one of those ones that's going to step on anybody's toes. If somebody's already there, I mean, sometimes, there's enough for everybody,
yeah,
but I'd rather work with somebody and say, hey, you need an extra hand than to try to step on somebody's toes.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And you got a lot of artists out there. Well, not, I wouldn't say a lot, but you have some artists that, oh, well, I'm going to do my own thing. They don't really care about, you know,
The next
working
person.
together.
Yeah, yeah. So, what kind of airbrush did you start with?
Pache VL3.
The big old sausages. Huh?
Yeah, man, I love those things. They were workhorses,
They was.
and then they started to redesign them and try to become. I don't know. I don't know what they were trying to do, and just I guess to put it bluntly, they just went to shit. And so I invested in my first Awada, and oh my God, I was like, wow, this is the Cadillac of this.
Yeah.
And $2,000 later, I have a whole set.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And we always end up having a whole bunch of extras with spare parts and so the friend who taught you how to airbrush, how long did you stay with him?
Oh, I didn't stay with him too long. Some stuff, like I said before, life happens. So he showed me the basics, and then we kind of, you know, my life got in the way, and I was doing other things and learning on my own after that. But we always stayed in touch.
Yeah.
Um, and then it was 1999. He gave me a call. I was working at a pizza place at that time. I'd been still airbrushing, but I was doing it on my own, learning a lot, still on my own. And he gave me a call and says, "Look, the souvenir shop is looking for another artist. Are you interested?"
Uh.
I said, "Hell yeah, I'm interested." Well, here we're 27 years later. Here I am,
Same spot?
same spot.
That's good.
They're
Yeah.
really good to me. We've really grown. We went, after Katrina, it was a hit or miss, and it was bringing airbrush back. And I'm one of those ones that you got to evolve with this industry. You've got to learn new techniques. I don't know if you get it, but I'm pretty sure. Oh well, you use stencils for this and you use stencils for that. Well, yeah, I do. I get paid by what I paint, not by the hour. So
Uh,
the faster I paint, the more money I make.
there you go. That's always my motto.
You
That's always
know,
my motto.
and everybody goes, "Well, man, those stencils and stuff. Well, that's cheating." I said, "Well, I'm sorry, but
Cheat
you
for
know,
who?
yeah, that's what I tell them." I said, "Y'all don't understand that I spent hours in creating things, you know, creating these stencils and just new designs, and it's hard to reinvent the wheel, you know." So it's just been really crazy. And, I don't think the general public knows exactly how hard it is to be creative on your feet all the time.
Yeah, yeah. It's a battle in its own. But yeah, I don't understand why people. I think that's a big thing in the airbrush industry about people who use stencils versus freehand people. You know?
Well, Ralph, let me explain something. This is how I feel. If you want me to freehand it, okay, I can. I can. It's going to take me more time, which in return is going to cost you more money because
Yeah,
my time is money, just like your time is money. If I can create a stencil and paint it faster, it's more beneficial, you know, to the customer in the long run.
yeah, yeah. Does it speed up your process? You think it does it speed up your process a lot?
Yes, it does. And like I work with we have a multi artist. We have four artists working at the same time in the summer. I'm pretty much the head artist and I work year round, but in the summer we have four. And it also makes our designs, except for the writing, makes the design itself more consistent.
Yeah.
Stencils versus vinyl decals. I use both. I use stencils and vinyl.
Uh, I when I me personally when I paint helmets, I don't. I'm still kind of fast with them. Period. So, but
Right.
I
But
I I I have used stencils before, and I'm trying to sell a stencil package for helmets. But yeah, I'm
let
just
me let me tell you how that came about, man. I used to do everything freehand and just as fast as I could go. And I had a little girls softball team. They wanted 12 helmets. And the guy came up to me and said, "Look, these little girls want all kinds of stuff on here. I mean, from like mermaid scales, mermaid tail, baseball, their name, their number, all on one helmet." And I'm like, okay, I need to figure out a way to produce these really fast
yeah.
and get everything they want. And he says, "I'll give you $100 a helmet."
Oh well, shit. There you go.
I said, "Okay." Well, I said them. I got all the girls' names, and I got a formula, a name on a helmet, either script or a basic print. I'd give them a choice. You can put any name as long as about 3 to 8 inches, and then you have room to decorate the whole helmet on top of that. And what I do, I just, I cut it out of like a mylar material, a plastic. I lay it up there and I just mist around it so I get a shape. All the rest is just freehand.
Yeah,
I go back and outline it and all that. And it's also like with a white helmet, which I absolutely hate. I hate painting white helmets.
because you ain't outline. It's hard.
Yeah. And it's like, uh, and that's what another reason why I started using a stencil for names and stuff. Every now and again, I still freehand something if somebody just wants a basic name. But here lately, it's like, oh, I want, I've done the Incredible Hulk on the side of a helmet,
Yeah,
or I want the whole thing to be look like it's on fire, or the one that they've gone crazy about here lately is making the whole thing look like a baseball.
yeah, yeah. But you know what? It goes around. Everybody, it'll go out of style and it'll come right on back around. And you got to do it all over
I've
again.
done it got so bad here, Ralph, that I did every child's helmet up until from when they started ball till they graduated high school.
Man, yeah.
And
It
then Now I'm painting their kids' helmets.
Yeah, that's what's crazy.
Yeah,
I
now,
have people come in and say, "Oh, I used to come here when I was a little kid." Hey, stop trying to make me feel old.
well, yeah, I'm going, man, I'm gray for a reason. I see why.
Yeah. So, how did you come up with the name Air Force One?
You know, air for airbrush, of course, and force, Air Force One, force as to being reckoned with at the time. Because I don't know, I was young at the time when I started that. I was like, well, we're just a force to be reckoned with. Because me and a buddy that also helped me when I first got started, he came to work with me. And we were dealing with another guy that was just, he just thought he was better than everybody else that walked the face of the earth. And he was hurricane airbrush.
Uh,
And I was like, well, okay. I'm one of these guys, man, that I like talking to other artists. I love dealing with other artists. I don't consider myself the best at anything. I tell like young artists that want to learn, don't get to a point to where you feel comfortable that, okay, I'm making money. I don't have to better myself.
yeah,
I'm
some
been,
people stop.
I've been in this for over 30 years. And like, if I worked with you, I'm sure there's something I'm going to learn from you. And, I think every artist needs to go into airbrushing with an open mind to know that there's always something to learn, regardless to how long you've been painting.
Yeah, they say it's not a lot of people getting back into airbrushing right now.
Yeah, I'm guessing, this is just a guess. I'm guessing the average age of an airbrush artist right now is at least 50.
Yeah, that's the. Well, we have some. I would say 35, but nothing lower than that because there nobody wants to pick it up anymore. Seems like.
Well, they want to go into painting cars or motorcycles or, and I said, well, you have to pay your dues on a t-shirt. I said, because you mess up somebody's Harley or somebody's tailgate, I said, that's an ass whipping waiting to happen because they're
Yeah,
going to hurt you.
yeah, but you know what? I still say T-shirts are way fast more money than it is painting those Harleys and cars because
Yeah,
you'll
I
get
have no
fifteen hundred
interest.
dollars for painting that Harley, but you probably done did. It's gonna take you a month or 2 months to do it. You could have been triple that painting shirts.
Exactly. Shirts, helmets, car tags, in my case, sand dollars, hats. That's where the bread and butter's at. And,
Yeah,
I get asked, I'm sure you do too. Oh, can you do my tailgate? I
yeah,
can, but I really don't want to.
yeah, yeah. I don't do that no more. I'm
Yeah.
done with all. I done all that. I'm already done with all that stuff.
Uh,
The you feel you have a specialty?
I wouldn't really say I have a specialty. I try. Well, I guess if you're going, my buddy says I do really good cartoons,
Yeah,
but that also matches my personality. He does the really good like dragons, like Dungeons and Dragons, but it matches his personality.
yeah. I was looking through some old pictures and I saw I was shipping out something. I guess I was shipping out something. Did you buy a caricature DVD for me?
Yes, I did.
I saw your name. I was like, oh, that's fucking crazy. Because I saw it said Michael Turan. I don't know if it said senior or junior.
Senior.
Yeah. I was like, oh man, I ain't know he bought a DVD. That was probably years ago.
Oh, it was. And I just actually, we just got in our new house. I took it out and found it last year and looked through it. That is one thing I've always wanted to do, man. I want to
Yeah.
learn to do caricatures.
There you go. It ain't that hard. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, I for some reason I just can't get the. I I take that back. I can sometimes, but I'm not like you, man. You got it down pat for
Shit, I
sure.
still practice, man. It's still hard.
I mean,
Uh,
'cause I love caricatures.
uh. So, do you ever have you ever collabed with any other artists from besides the ones you work with now?
No, not really. I would like to. There's a couple that I would like to. Um, Jeff Jackson. I don't know if you know who he is, but he's local here. He's one of the guys I watched when I first started. Um, Also, I wanted to work with Terry Hill. God bless him.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Jack John, who's that other guy? Is he
Jeff
online?
Jackson. He may be on Facebook. He goes to fairs and festivals a lot.
Oh, okay.
Works with Wicked Wandas.
Oh, okay. I heard of that one place before. I've seen it before in a fair.
Yeah.
I've never heard of him though.
Oh, it's. I'm shocked because he's one of the best I've ever seen.
I probably heard. I don't know. Maybe I have. I don't know.
Yeah, he was in airbrush action a few times. First time I ever seen what an airbrush really could do. He took a picture out of one of those hot rod magazines of a chrome motor, and when I tell you, you couldn't tell the difference between the picture and the shirt. It was. I was
That
like,
good.
damn.
Yeah.
I,
I'm not that good with realism. I've never. That's one thing I haven't practiced with realism.
I've done okay with like portraits. I'm okay. One of my favorite. You can look on my Air Force One page.
Uh huh.
Probably down towards the bottom of my photos, you'll see one of Missy Elliott that I did, and that was the feather in my cap because everybody thought it was printed on instead of airbrushed.
Yeah, the thing about me is I think I do my portraits turn out because I'm a caricature artist. Mine turn out to be more cartoony, so I kind of
Yeah.
like avoid it, especially when people be wanting their uh family member on their shirt. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it just and anymore, man, it doesn't pay. It doesn't pay to do portraits of people, animals, or cars. Especially with like direct to garment or transfers and stuff like that. They're not going to pay us for our time because I don't know how long it takes you to do a car, but it takes me forever.
Oh, yeah, I kind of avoid that kind of stuff too. I'll wait till the last minute and I'll do it. It'll be you'll know I hurried up with it though.
I'd rather avoid it altogether.
Uh, so do you do any parties over there?
No, I've been asked to do parties. I have done parties, well, bar mitzvahs. I've done one of those. Uh, that was pretty neat. But doing it by yourself is very stressful.
Yeah, yeah. Ed asks, what vinyl do you use?
I just use like regular sign vinyl. Um,
Non tacky.
yeah, well, it's really you got to have it tacky, especially if whatever you're using it on, or like if I'm doing something with metal or like a car tag, I use what a paint mask vinyl, and it's made for metal and cars and stuff like that or glass. But like if I'm doing a T-shirt, I'll use regular sign vinyl that's got a good tack to it, so it sticks very well and you have no underspray. If I'm doing like a big group order that everything's got, they want. This is what I get a lot, and that's how that started too. Is that I get a lot of people. Well, I want it to look like this, and they'll show me a silk screen shirt or a vinyl printed shirt, but I want it airbrushed. I said, well, airbrushed. If I freehand all that, they're all going to look differently. Well, we like the way it feels. I said, okay, so that's how that started, where I used vinyl.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Um,
have to, I'll have to do a video one day of me doing that, so you can. Some people can't visualize how that works, but it's simple.
it says, what software?
I use Roland Cut Studio
Do you have a 24 or a 12?
24.
24. Yeah.
I got the
Uh,
what is it? The GX 24.
mine, my, I can't even get it out of my mind. My laptop died that had my software for my plotter on it.
Right.
So I'm like, so I'm dead in the water for my plotter. I bought a little Cricket, but it's driving me bonkers.
Well, you don't have anybody local that can pull your program off your laptop?
I'm actually gonna try to take the hard drive out of it and hook it up to another laptop and see if it'll work that way.
Because I had to have the original laptop I bought for this had my program on it, and of course that was 20 years ago. It's a good paperweight now,
Yeah, 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 yeah. If they got
and I
Windows 8 on it, it ain't no more good anymore.
right. And with my program with the GX24, I can't go over Windows 10. And so
Oh,
I have to have my computers, I have to get, I am not computer savvy whatsoever.
uh, he said, does it need a dongle? I know mine does. Mine needs a dongle key.
What is it? Well, I'm stupid. What is a dongle key?
It's a little like a USB you got to stick in and get it
Uh,
to hold the program in it that keeps it get it to run.
no, actually, this program's so old, I still have the disk for it.
Yo, I don't know what this has mine.
Yeah.
So, do you have any hobbies beside airbrushing?
Uh, I like hot rods. I own a 63 Nova.
Oh shit,
Um, and my grandkids.
that's your hobby.
That's my hobby. Is my family is that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Do you get a chance to do it often? Do you get a chance to spend a little time with them?
Oh yeah, we get them about every 3 weeks. We get them for a weekend and
Uh,
during the holidays for a little bit.
you said you don't have any sisters. Uh, what people misunderstand about you?
I'm an asshole.
We all are. We all are.
it's it's gotten to be my friend describes me probably the best out of all people. She goes, "You are a teddy bear, but you can become a grizzly real quick." I'm very allergic to stupid,
Yeah.
and don't talk to me like I've had. I don't know if you've had this problem, but I have customers come in and say, "You have to do this because I'm paying you." Well, I'll be the first to tell you I have to do nothing but pay taxes and die,
Yep.
and taxes is optional.
Yep. Yep. Especially once you get up in age, it's like I don't like people at all.
Oh, really?
I don't like
Me,
people.
me neither. Me neither.
Yeah.
And um, I just, I, I'm just, I stand over 6 foot tall. I have a flat top, and they think I'm just this big bully, and I'm not. I'm not going to be bullied,
Yeah.
and you're not going to tell me what I have to do and what I am going to do. And I get a lot of people bringing in this computer generated crap, and then they like,
Oh yeah.
can you paint this? I said, yeah, but you're going to have to mortgage your house.
No. It's it's not only AI. It used to be Hector Villarreal work. Uh, it's somebody else work. Goddess's work and somebody else's work. They would bring in and a guy called Phantom Collection, and they would ask you to duplicate their work. I'm like, first of all, no, I can't paint like that. I
Right.
don't paint like that. It's not so it's those people like some of those artists they bring their work in, show me can you do this or can you copy this or stuff like that. I'm like, nah, I'm not even gonna attempt it. I can do it in my style. I'll do it in my style. Hey, Ed said, is there a lot of competition in your area?
We have a couple of other artists in the area, um, but it's really hard to compete against. The building that I'm in with shark heads is hot pink for one, and we got a 35-foot great white shark entrance. So it's hard to compete with that. We draw customers.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. So it's enough work for all of y'all. What about right
Yeah.
now? Like if it's cold, y'all do like a lot of stockings and stuff like that, that kind of stuff.
You know, Ralph, it's been really a strange December. I haven't had a lot of custom stuff come through like I usually do for Christmas.
Yeah.
It's been kind of rocky this December. I don't understand. I had a pretty good summer. Had a lot of big group stuff, which I don't care for group orders that much, but hey, whatever pays the bills.
Yep.
But it's been a rough December this year.
It's been an odd December. Like I said, I think I did 6 stockings this year. I haven't done a lot of people bring a lot of like uh people was bringing skateboards or those little wheelie things that you ride on with your two
Right.
feet. I haven't had any of those. Uh, a lot of baseball helmets for Christmas, but not this year. Maybe about 8 or 9 so far.
I've done two ball helmets. Um, I've done 4 shirts with the Grinch on it, and as
Oh,
far
that's
as
good. I
Christmas based stuff,
have
that's
done
pretty
no
much it.
Christmas shirts. Do you still display designs on the wall?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I got like 150 designs
Okay. As far as that, do people pick from the wall
in the summer. Yes,
in the summer? Yeah. I I haven't had anybody pick anything from the wall. Everything that's been coming in now has been custom work.
we are so busy in the summer doing wall designs that I avoid custom work until the season is over.
Yeah.
Because we still have basic name designs, year designs. Of course, we're on the beach, so beach designs, couples designs. If it's a mild custom, something that I feel that I can knock out fairly quickly, I'll tackle it. But the other two artists won't touch it at all.
No. Yeah. Yeah. That's one thing I noticed is nobody come in my shop and look at the wall anymore. They already know what they want. They don't even look at my books or anything. They already know what they want.
Well, I mean that's good. I guess if you're in like a standalone shop or a mall, the clientele's different. You know, in a souvenir shop, they're here on vacation. They're only here for so long, and it's wham bam, thank you, ma'am, go on.
Oh, huh? Yeah.
Yeah,
See you next year.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I have some. I have a gentleman that comes during cruising the coast, and he wants this stuff that's so off the wall. Like he'll want a rat fink on sitting on a bumblebee or something like that. And I said, well, that don't. I can't do that right now. He says, well, send it to me when you can, and
Yeah.
it'll be March. You know, So, and he waits for it, and he won't get anybody else to do anything else for him.
Oh, wow. Well, that's good clientele. That's some steady clientele base.
And here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, we're a lot different than say Panama City, Destin area, where they have so many tourists coming in. Uh, they don't care. You
I don't
know,
know so much. Everybody's kind of slow.
you know. Well, I heard down in Orlando they're really slow, like
Yeah.
really, really slow. Orange Beach and what is that? Gulf Shores, Alabama, which is about an hour and a half from me. They have been kicking ass, for what I understand.
Yeah. It's 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 a fluctuating craft. You know, everybody ain't busy 365 days of the year, but you
No,
can tell that some people are like dying out. Like some places are dying out.
yeah,
Then
I
again,
heard
it'll take a little while and they'll pick right back up.
I heard some places in Orlando in the WalMarts they were not doing very well this year.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I ain't gonna speak on that. Thanks. It's hard. Ed said it's hard to stay relevant. How do you guys deal with it?
Try to keep up with the times. Try to give everybody at least 110%.
Yeah, make it feel like they getting something. They money.
Yeah, um, of course, I think the guys down in Gulf Shores and uh, Orange Beach right now, their prices are, whew, they're out there. I mean, you're looking at a basic kid design starts out at $24, and I still got kids designs that start out at $17. And
Uh,
um, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to give it away, but I'm not going to gouge people either.
yeah, yeah. I get Chris, one of my friends, Chris. He jumps on me all the time about my prices are too cheap, but I'm like, I'm surviving on it. I'm not struggling because of my prices. I don't feel right charging uh high prices for something that I don't know. That's just me.
Well, I mean, it all depends on your situation. I work in a souvenir shop. I have to give up a percentage of what I do, so I got to make up for that. Now, when I had my own shop, I still had to give up a percentage to Walmart, but you know, you got to make it up somewhere. But it's like some people are charging $20 for a name design. Well, that's ridiculous.
Oh, charge $20. I started at 20.
Do you really for a name design?
I started at 20. Sometimes
Is that
it just depends on how I feel. I'll drop down to 18, but it just
now?
depends on how I feel when I go
Is
in.
that just for the airbrush or that
No,
with the
that's
shirt?
sometimes it's with the shirt.
Okay.
So
Well, that makes sense.
if I do a name for 20 and a shirt, I'll do 23.
Okay. Well,
I,
see,
I and I get away with it. Nobody complained about, oh, that's too high.
well, this is where I get ridiculed is because I charge $25 for a bubble letter name.
Yeah, yeah.
And then if it's over 6 letters, I charge for $2 for per letter after that.
Oh, okay. I don't do that.
Well, it takes it eliminates something, and that's like, well, at $25, people call me Chris, but for $25, and I can get Christopher. Well, they're going to get Christopher, and I'm like, I don't want to do Christopher in bubble letters.
Yeah,
So it
and
kind
they want to go
of
to small shirt.
or a hat,
Yeah, so you got to figure it out.
yeah. So that's the only reason for that. You know,
Yeah.
I don't even have bubble letters on my wall.
No, see, that's another thing. I don't even. I know I switched to TVs. Like I have all the designs on TVs, like the writing style on the TVs.
Oh, awesome.
I switched. I don't have even have it on anymore. I don't even give them an option. I stopped giving options. I tell like where you want, and I'll just do it. They don't. I have never had a complaint. Oh, I didn't want those letters like that, or they just take whatever I give. I guess because it's been so long.
Right. And people just love airbrush, period.
Yeah, yeah. Some people, yeah, yeah. Well, when vinyl first kicked out, everybody was talking more so vinyl. They wanted vinyl. But then I have people come in, they go get vinyl shirts, and I said it looks too plain.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
just letters pasted on letters. We can put a little flair to it a little bit.
And I don't know about you, but these people, and it all goes back to who's wearing airbrush. If a hip hop artist is going to wear airbrush like back in the 80s, here we go. And if it's shown on TikTok, I went from selling very little hats in a year to I have to make three huge order on hats a year now because of TikTok and these little girls and their hats.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing at parties. Hats, trucker hats. Do
Yes,
that's another thing. Where do you get your hats at?
Otto.
Otto.
Yes,
Okay, we
sir.
use it's a place here local. You have any local places?
No, we do not anymore, and it really it's horrible that we don't.
Yeah. Or we have a coat, not coast. Man, what's the name of the people? I haven't ordered from them in a while because I can grab hats locally. It's just easy for me to drive. I'm in a big city, so we can just drive by and pick them up. And they're like $3.50 a hat or something. Hobby Lobby even carry hats now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can buy. I see some hats in Walmart. Some trucker hats in Walmart over
That's
here.
good to know.
Yeah, yeah. So I switched when I first started. It was the podcast was about COVID, how was you so living off of COVID, or how did you work it out? But now I switched it to how we could educate the new artists. Uh, if there is there anything you want to share of your knowledge that you think will be good for somebody who's starting out?
Yeah, well, like I tell all my new artists or people who want to try to airbrush, it's not as easy as we make it look. We have years of experience over you. Um, they have a bigger advantage over when I started learning because back when I started, it was like an ancient Chinese secret.
Yeah,
Nobody wanted to share the knowledge. You got videos now, you got YouTube, you got it all, and I tell the new artists, I said, well, like I said earlier, is that take pride in your work. Just because you're going to make a dollar, I said most people don't know good airbrush from bad airbrush,
yeah,
and if you're not happy with it, don't let it go because that's your name going out there, and that's what's going to be attached to it. And don't ever get to the point to where you quit learning because you're always going to learn from somebody.
Yeah, yeah. I made a post on Airbrush Club about the age of gatekeeping is over with. Like, I mean, some people I feel you need to go out there. You need to still pay your dues. You need to learn the shit, but hiding secrets are like where you buy this at, how you get this, and all that stuff. I don't understand that anymore.
Well,
Like,
no, because you know, if you think these people are going to hurt you, they're not,
yeah,
because we're so far, we're years ahead of them.
yeah,
And I've even with people who have the same experience that I do or claim to, it's still, you know, if you know what you're doing and you take pride in what you do, everything comes. Speed comes in time. You know, bringing a new artist, say, like if you came to my shop, you're new, you don't know the designs. Of course, I'm going to be faster, but if you're there steadily, you're going to learn them and you're going to come just as quick.
yeah,
But I rather you put out quality and then speed will come.
yeah, yeah. That's like here in Houston. It's I don't want to like feel like I'm degrading any other artist that's here, but it's I know of three major shops. It's me. I'm on the southeast. You have Darwin, the Airbrush Brothers, which is on in Katy area, and then you have I can't think of the name of this place, but it's in a mall called his name is Sleek. He got the Airbrush shop over there. I mean, and then you got a bunch of little spots sprinkled in between. Nobody, I don't think anybody's hurting for money or hurting for business because, well, so I don't understand why people was complaining about keeping secrets about it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do everything, you can't do everything, so they got to have somewhere to
Yeah,
go, and if you were close and you said, "Hey man, I need this. I need I need some black or I need some white. Can you loan me some?" That's the way it should be,
that's how it should be. Yeah.
but it ain't.
I mean, we share. I know me and Darwin. Like, if he don't want to do it, he'll send it to me. And if I don't want to do it, I'll send it to him. Or I can't do it, or he can't do it. We'll send it to each other like that. But yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm glad I got you on. Is there anything you want to bring up that we haven't talked about?
Not really, man. I want to do it again sometime.
Oh yeah. Well, we jump in every now and then. Sometimes we have like chit chat. So
Okay.
it's like we just get on and a bunch of artists pop on. Uh, and we just talk about airbrushing. I talked to John Vargas. John Vargas wanted to jump on. He wanted to start talking about. He got a new thing on his Instagram. You need to follow him on Instagram.
Okay.
About he talks about parties, what to do, how to set up. So he's gonna start popping on. We're gonna probably start doing some of those like that. I need to get more involved in it. I stopped for a while. I don't know. I don't know if I get lazy or what, or I get busy. Sometimes
You
I'm in here
get
3D printing and it makes a lot of noise, so I don't want to do it that way.
life gets in the way, brother.
Yeah,
Life gets
yeah.
in the way.
And if you know me, I'm always busy. I always got something going on. But yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it going this time. I talked to the guy for Coast, David Monty. He's supposed to come on, and I got another girl who paints footballs. So she's got. I'm gonna try to get it, and then like I said, I got John Vargas coming on again. So John gonna talk. Maybe if I can get with him this Saturday, I'll see if he want to come on Saturday.
Awesome.
All right. Hey, well,
You're
thanks a
gonna
lot, man.
No problem. You're gonna have to make me part of that coloring book that you're making.
Oh yeah, you in there?
Am I?
Yeah. So once I just need your permission saying it's okay to have your picture in there, and that we're selling it just to support the podcast.
Oh, absolutely. You got my permission.
All right, I'll put you in there.
Because I'm
I'll
gonna
see.
buy two of them so I can give them to my grandbabies.
All right. I'll send it to you. I'll send you the pictures of yourself if you want.
Oh, that would be great, brother.
All right.
Look, Merry Christmas to you and yours.
You
And
too.
thanks
Thank.
for having me on. It means a
Okay.
lot to me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Have a good one.
All right, man.
All
Bye.
right.